Hello mate, I think I'm tripping some serious balls right now. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here we all are. Today we're going to be trying some Japanese snacks and sweets because my friend Megumi sent me a lovely box of snacks just a few days ago, so thank you very much Megumi, big shout out to her. And as you can see, I've got them lined up from, well, nice little snack, nice and casual, to absolutely mental. This right here, we call it Neruneruneruneru. It is basically LSD, but cleverly disguised as a children's confectionery. So we're going to be doing this last, but first of all, let's go through some of these bad boys right here. First up, we've gotじゃがりこ, which is basically little potato boys. This is the cheese flavour. And what I think is the best thing about this snack is that if you're looking to increase your sex appeal while in Japan, this is the way to go. So at least it's a good way to start. And the reason is because it's nice and round, and so you can put this on a desk where you're studying with people and they can just dip their hands in, and it makes you look like such an open and generous person. So let's get them opened up. Now, as you can see here, they look like chipsticks, but think of them as having a little bit less vinegar and much more integrity. So we can see little bits of cheese in this one. It's quite extraordinary. This is innovation like I've never seen before. But anyway, shut up, Ellis, get it in your gob. Oh, that's a flavour I haven't had in a long time. I've missed these. Oh, blimey. I didn't realise such a simple snack could bring such happiness. Wow. Blimey. That's actually a surprise, that. But yeah,じゃがりこ, they've been going for 25 years. It's their 25th anniversary. Omedetou gozaimasu. And as you can see here, they've got written, Hontou to arigatou 5 gozaimasu. So absolutely fantastic. Big shout out toじゃがりこ. 25 out of 10. Love them to bits. Now next up we have the latest offering from one of our favourite companies, Calpis. Now if you're not familiar with Calpis, they are basically the savants of the soft drink industry. So it's only logical that their next business move was to try and penetrate the marshmallow market. And this is what they come up with, Calpis Marshmallows. Let's have a look at what they're like. It's nice, fluffy balls of whiteness. Let's give them a try and see what they're like. Now this is very interesting. So what we've got here is your standard marshmallow, but a yellow goodness inside. And if anyone up to this point has been wondering why are they called Calpis, well this is it, right inside. This is the Calpis right here. Now I'll tell you what actually, if you're at a club and you're having a little bit of a dance and you're looking to make friends, I think these would be a great addition to your pocket. First of all, they're nice and soft, so when you're trying to get into the club, none of the bouncers are going to think you've got a weapon on you, compared to when you're holding aじゃがりこin your pocket, they might be thinking, what are you planning on doing with that, son? So basically, you take these in and you can give these to people if you want to be nice and friendly. And another important thing, and this is another big advantage overじゃがりこ, is that there's hardly any in the bag. So people are going to think, wow, he must really like me. He's given me one of his few Calpis marshmallows. Calpis? They are very few in the bag, but you get them sold in bulks of 4. Which is very good. So we'll give them a 40 out of 10. Fantastic effort from Calpis. Thoroughly recommend these. Next up, we have got something very special. We have got Kobe beef crisps, or should I say Kobe beef crisps. This is one of Kobe's most fantastic offerings right here, and you can see by the packaging itself. Written on it is, Japan is a nation of proud culture and tradition. This pride in heritage drives Koikea, a business rich in history and hopefully revenue, in our mission to deliver the most delectable flavours to you. Well, they don't do delivery, you have to buy it in the shop, so they failed in that mission. There's a lot of pride that has gone into this. It's not a fried potato, it's a pride potato. And if anyone's wondering, is that potato really a Japanese potato? Then rest assured, it's Japan potato 100%. And on the back here, it's like being in a museum. We've got so much information. It does feel a little bit mottainai to open this up, to be honest. Right, so we've opened the packaging and a lot of it is full of air, to be honest, but it's Kobe air, so we can forgive that. Let's give one of them a try. Has they got an entire steak inside these crisps? Let's see. Well, that reminds me of one of the few times I went to the supermarket and actually spent the extra money on the authentic Kobe beef. Melt in the mouth stuff, absolutely fantastic, and it's even got a beautiful picture of the Kobe skyline right here, which is what it's all about. So yeah, 10 out of 10, big well done to the city of Kobe for making those crisps. Fourth, we've got these little bad boys. Now these are very unique. As you can see on the front, the mascot is a white Smurf supremacist who appears to be taming some kind of squid, and that is because these are little bits of squids and fish but pickled. Have you ever thought, I like this fish, but I could do with it pickled a little bit and cut up into little bite-sized pieces? Well, here you go, your dream has been realised. Now if we get them open, the first thing you'll notice is the unbelievable smell. It's proper strong. Let's try one and let's see what the smell's all about. Oh, oh. Oh. So first you chew in and then the pickle hits, and all of a sudden your face is rearranged with the sheer flavour that comes from it. I really like these are really nice. They're just very shocking at start. I'm giving another 10 out of 10 right there. I mean, one thing that must be stressed is that you might be thinking, wow, they look bite-sized, they look small, and there's plenty of them. I might take these to a club with me and make lots of friends. The problem is though, as soon as you open your mouth to talk to them, they are going to disintegrate in front of you. They might even evaporate because of the absolute madness that your breath will be. Already I'm starting to lose conscience just from the smell of my own breath from this. I mean, they're lovely, but I mean, they could be borderline offensive to people within a 2-meter distance. And finally, we have got meth for children, which this is the biggest madness of them all right here, and you're about to see why. For this, we need to transfer to the kitchen and ideally put on some safety equipment to actually begin the process. So let's go to the kitchen. So here we are then with the Neruneruneruneru. So let's get it open and let's begin creating our weapon of mass destruction. We get the tray and the little spoon right here. And we've got a pack of highly reactive material. So we've got Ichiban, Niban, Sanban. Okay, so we are going to put in the white powder, put the water in, and then we've got to mix it together with the special spoon. Right, this is where it gets absolutely nuclear. The thing with the number 2 powder is that you have to be extremely careful, because this is actually the exact same substance used in the Powerpuff Girls. It was called Chemical X. So I was really worried that I was going to accidentally add too much water, too much powder too quickly, and accidentally create 3 bloody Powerpuff Girls and get my own show on Cartoon Network. Oh gosh, here we go. Oh my gosh. Ah! Right, we survived the initial blast and we get this beautiful blue paste. Oh yes, oh this is going wonderful. Just one of these is enough to send a kid hyperactive for the next 12 hours. Get a nice big dollop, put it in here, and look at that. Check it out, here we are. We're gonna try the first dollop. Hello mate, I think I'm tripping some serious balls right now. Once the Neruneruneru took over me, I embarked on a trip I had never been on before. It was a sugar rush like no other. It was like being high, drunk and nourished all at the same time. I learnt as to why so many Japanese salarymen just go absolutely mental on nights out, because of the sugar rush which has carried over from childhood and just never fully died down. I saw light, I saw colours, I saw Christ. This was a sugar rush like no other. 10 out of 10.